And now, to say it forward, Mr. Caloy Dino.
We will talk about careers and how to choose your career. Alam mo, meron ako isang naging staff noon sa work, doon sa ministry na pinagtrabahuan ko before. At when I found her, she was a fresh grad, napaka-talented, ang galing-galing niya. No? Her course was in communication research at kailangan ko sa staff ko ng research person during that time. So I got her. Let's call this girl Jenny, si Jenny. Si Jenny, nakita ko talaga masipag magtrabaho. Kaya nga lang, every so often, I would see her medyo malungkot, medyo parang walang energy. And eventually, after a few months, bigla siyang magpapaalam na, Sir, pwede bang mag-leave ako for a few days? Pupunta lang ako ng Sagada. Kailangan niyang makita ang outdoors. Kinakailangan niya makakita ng puno, kinakailangan niya makakita ng bundok. No? And she would do that every 3 months, parang gano'n. So pagkatapos ng journey niya sa Sagada, babalik siya, energized, dami siyang magagawa, pero after about 3 months, eto na naman siya, pagod na naman, mahina na naman ang energy level, papaalam na naman siya, and then she would go on her quarterly retreat sa Sagada. After a while, alam mo, na-realize sa sarili niya, office work was not really for her. No? Para siyang nakukulong. Parang hindi niya gusto yung puro kwarto lang yun at computer lang yung kaharap niya. Gusto niyang may nakikitang puno, gusto niyang may nakikitang bundok, gusto niyang kausap mga tao. No? And during that time, I had to let her go. Eventually, she didn't know what she wanted to do in life, like most of us, I think. Nag-volunteer work siya, nagpa-part-time teaching job. But then, Yolanda came, and she volunteered for a disaster response project. And when she came back, she was transformed. No? And I think at that point in time, she found out what she really wanted to do in life. She eventually got a job with an international NGO doing communication work. At ngayon, nagka-travel siya in different parts of the world. No? And she's very happy. She's found her place in the sun, so to speak. I was very happy for her. Kasi ako, when I was choosing my career, I kind of stumbled into it. Wala siyang plano, hindi ko siya talaga pinag-iisipang mabuti, pero somehow I just found myself doing what I'm doing. And that's when I realized that yung career pala is the intersection of 4 important things. The first is your passion, kung saan nandoon yung puso mo, no? Intersecting with your gifts, or kung saan ka mahusay, saan ka magaling, anong mga kakayanan yung binigay ng Diyos sa'yo. And then, there is a great need somewhere na may mga taong nangangailangan nung whatever you have to offer. And for it to be a career, somebody has to pay for it. So, ibig sabihin, you're well compensated for whatever you do. No? When you have all of that together, your passion, your gifts, a great need, at a fair compensation, somehow I think you will be set in your career. Unfortunately, what I realize is that this comes very rarely. Hindi lahat nagkakaroon ng ganitong opportunity. Kadalasan, mga 2 out of 3 ang nakukuha natin. No? Minsan, merong passionate ka, tuntua ka, gusto mong gawin talaga yung trabaho, kaya nga lang, wala masyadong nangangailangan, o kaya wala masyadong pera. No? O kaya naman, ang maganda yung bayad, maraming naghahanap doon sa kaya mong gawin, but your heart is not into it. No? You can't get it perfectly most of the time. No? So, most of the time, we find ourselves settling. Nagsisettle tayo for something that is less than ideal for us. And I think ito yung isa sa reasons kung bakit maraming nagkakaroon ng quarter life crisis sa kabataan, nagkakaroon ng midlife crisis sa mga nagbi-midlife. It's very difficult to to get it right. We compromise most often than not. And we do understand. Minsan may mga financial commitments tayo, lalo yung mga may pamilya rito na sila yung nagtatrabaho to earn a living. Minsan may mga compromises that we have to take. We have to get this job even if you don't really like it kasi it pays the bills. Kasi nag-aaral sa kolehiyo yung anak. Kasi si nanay may sakit. No, there are things that we have to do because it is necessary. But what I realized is, this should not be, this should be done without sacrificing your passion and your giftedness. Somehow, dapat naghahanap ka pa rin ng mga bagay na magko-conform dun sa passion at giftedness mo. I think there's a Bible verse that will help us understand this. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, for we are God's workmanship. We are God's obra maestra. No? We are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good works which He prepared in advance for us to do. It is God who created us. It is God who gave us the passion and the gifts. And, you know, there is work prepared for us to do because there's a great need out there waiting for us. So I think if you are in an imperfect situation right now, you're doing something that you don't really like, but it's paying the bills, or you're doing something you love, but it's not really, giving you enough, I think you should opt for or be leaning towards doing what you are gifted and what you love to do. You keep doing it, and somehow the great need will find you. Somehow, I think when you're doing so well in something, other people will see it, and then they will see, we need you, we have a great need for you, can you come work for us? And malay mo, they will pay you very well for it. Sometimes what we dream about really happens, just like my friend Jenny, and I hope it happens to you as well. I pray that as you develop your gifts, as you seek what it is that you're really passionate about, and as you seek out what is needed by people out there, somehow you will find something that will really give you your fair share. Thank you.